Are you ready?
Yes. Yep.
Let's show the backyard. And for a moment, the kitchen. So this is just a kind of fun video to show you all our backyard and what we've done with it and how we've made it kid friendly and kid special. So years and years ago, I built this little swing set. And about a year after that, I built the bridge from the deck to the swing set, which was really fun when they were little kids. Over here, we have a trampoline. It's the only flat spot of the yard. And about a year ago, we took down this back decking railing because my wife and I like to sit here and look out the back. And after taking down that railing, we didn't like the fence that went from there to there, so we took that out too. And over here, you see the remnants of the slip and slide, which we've removed. We're kind of waiting for nature to take it back over and flatten it back out. So, you kids ready to show off the treehouse?
Yep.
That is the old ladder from their bunk beds, which they don't use anymore. And that is the double treehouse that my friend Brian and Tim helped me build. They're both older gentlemen with framing experience. And so we built a double treehouse. And the really cool thing about that treehouse is that all the little spindles up and down came from a buddy of mine named Jojo, who was overseeing the Hamilton County tornado cleanup effort after a tornado hit here in 2020, just after COVID broke. And so they all came from cedar trees that had come and fallen because of the tornado. So this one we call the tower because it has the crane. And there's a rope ladder over there, or what do you call that? A net. And then this one over here we call the turret because we got some slingshots up there. That one has a rope ladder to get up there, and then there's kind of a standard ladder in the center for everybody else. All right, off into the forest.
Yep.
So we live in a really kind of average. Nice. So we live in a fairly average, boring suburban neighborhood, but we are blessed that we own about 9/10 of an acre. And off the back here is about a football field from the back of the house back. We own land. We own something like 100 trees. Hey, what happened to the tire swing? So we put up a tire swing there. The best way to get rope up in trees like that is to take a thin diameter line, like maybe mason line or something, tie it to a rock or a bag of rocks, throw it up over, and then when you have both strands hanging, you can create an eye with, like, let's say just an overhand knot if you want, or you can create one with a figure eight, and then pass of this thicker green line, you basically pull the eye up and over with your thin line, and then you pass the tag end of the green line into the eye and then pull it taut. You'll never get it back down, but it's up there securely and you didn't have to climb the tree. Okay, hang on one second. I got to get the right angle. So we took a leaf blower and we blew several trails down here. All right, go ahead, Petey. So this is the first green ring. Oh, nice. And I'll just take you over there real quick so you can see the other angle, which is the beauty of living on a hill is that the swings go really, really far. All right, go ahead, Petey. Nice. We've had this up over a year. No one's gotten hurt so far. So, all right, who's next? Twirly? Oh, do it again. I kind of blocked you with the tree. Hang on. Uno momento. All right, go ahead. Nice. That dress looks so cool when you twirl. Show me. So these green rings are just gymnastic rings. You can get them on Amazon for cheap. And then this is not climbing grade rope, but it is outdoor rated, and it is of a weight limit that I felt comfortable with for the kids. And since you're not climbing and falling like you would on a climbing rope, you don't need the 20 kilonewton rating. So you'll have to do what you feel comfortable with. All right, Polly, go ahead, bud. So that's the surfer.
kick.
My mom bought that for the kids. Surfer kick.
Our grandma got it for us.
Sometimes they sit on there and swing too. Nice.
Ready?
Yeah. Where are we going next?
That one.
All right. We put up these nice lights that dangle from tree to tree, which is great for when we have bonfires down here. We kind of have a big circle. There's just a big extension cord that runs up to the house. But so yeah, we basically cut down all the little bushes and trees and saplings and cleared this area so that we have a nice view all the way up to the house. And we're kind of letting it grow back as the kids get more comfortable. But in the beginning, we wanted to be able to see them really well. Yeah, the double swing. All right. So this was also a gift from my mom, the swing, but I put the rope way up there. The higher you put it up, the more of an arc you get, so it's more fun. Well done.
Look at Peter.
And then Peter's on the homemade slack line. 1,000 years ago, a buddy of mine, Aaron, gave me a bunch of these massive ratchet straps. And this is held up now over a year.
And I added this part, which is also really fun.
Oh, nice. I don't think I'd seen that yet. So that's kind of our homemade slack line. Coming back this way. There he is. All right. And then here's the fort area. So we felled a tree and cut it all up into stumps in these little chairs. And then we've hung up hammocks down here that we take in.
Fencing.
Yeah, and then that fence that we took off the back of the house, we put up here. The kids are gonna like sew in
And then I put
patchwork.
tied up these.
Yeah, we got a bit of a border. It barely made it through. Some of them didn't make it through the summer, I guess, but
Yeah. But I can read it.
got some wheels out of the dumpster at work years ago with permission. And those are kind of, well, all sorts of things for imagination, I'd say, along with some pallets for makeshift walls. And yeah, it's just a nice place to come hang out and have a fire in the evening. Roast chestnuts and marshmallows. All right, what about the rock climbers over there, Paul?
Oh yeah, you want to show them both?
So I'll sneak around here. The nice thing is, now that the kids have mountain bikes, they also use these trails for mountain bikes, which has been really fun to have basically a mountain bike course in your backyard. And I know not everyone has this in their backyard, but what I will say is we are literally the only one among 30 houses or so that utilize the back of our property like this. So while everyone may not have it, there may be something, a resource in your life that you're not recognizing or utilizing because it's not commonly done. But this is a great use of property. All right, Polly. These were a Christmas present from your Aunt Martha. We put these up, what, maybe 2 years ago? And then there's this really cool burl at the top. Kind of looks just like a big pine cone.
And the pulley works.
Yeah.
Dad, can I get on here?
Sure.
It's kind of next to the pulley.
See if you can climb it. All right. What else? Do we have anything else to show?
Let's see. The tire swing? Oops, it's stuck up there.
All right. Why don't we end with the tire swing? I'll start walking up that way.
Swing on the tire swing.
All right. All right. So, yeah, get yourself a leaf blower and a rake and clear out the brush. Got to watch out for trees that are starting to fall. It is nature. It can be dangerous. No more dangerous than giving a kid an iPad and letting them roam around the internet, though. I would say significantly less dangerous. But that's just my assessment that you probably don't care about. Almost there, Bex. All right, let's see it. Well, you got to hurry. People on the internet don't have a lot of patience, including me. Well done. Yeah, so since this is on a hill, they end up getting, I don't know, 15 feet up in the air when they really go for it. And there's a double tree house. For those of you interested, I'll just give one or two more details and then we'll move on. So I didn't want anything coming down from those corners. I still have to paint this one, embarrassingly. So again, I had a friend help me who used to be a framer, but we basically just supported a couple corners with these braces. It's worked really well. This one is only supported by 2, but it has a little bit of like a box structure here. And this is incredibly stable, more so than you might imagine. You can totally hang on this corner with all of your body weight and jump, and the whole thing barely flexes at all. So it's been adequately strong.
Swing set and trampoline.
Okay, swing set and trampoline, and then we're gonna end this thing. So there's a swing set with a bridge to the deck. That little bridge cost us about 50 bucks, and it was the most magical moment when they came out in the morning and there was a bridge to their swing set. So this was the first thing that we put in around the house to get the kids outdoor when they were 3 and 4.
Now I'll show you the trampoline. I'll show that. I'm gonna show them my flip.
All right, one flip, and then we're out of here.
All right, I gotta do a flip. All right, me too.
Well done.
What do you do? Look out. Watch out, Hunter. Michael. Ish.
You noticed too, huh?
That was better. That was
Ish.
better. Watch out.
All right, Paulie's up.
Come on, Paul.
And also ish. Yeah, so that's the backyard.
No.
And like I said, you may live in a boring suburban neighborhood, but see what you can do, see what you can experiment with, and don't be afraid to be a little bit weird compared to your neighbors, especially if you're doing it for the love of your children. So I hope that was interesting or entertaining to someone. Maybe you got an idea or two about how you can make your house more interesting and your yard more kid-friendly. And I'll just end with this. My mom taught me it's not enough to pull the weeds in the garden. You have to plant flowers. And if you're gonna keep your kids off screens, off the internet, off of all of the junk that's being offered them, you have to give them something superior in return. You can't just forbid everything. You have to offer something that's better. And so as we have tried to keep our kids safe and introduce them to things and realities of the world at the proper time, we've also tried to offer them something interesting and, in our opinion, superior to all of the junk that will rot their teeth and their minds, to use an old phrase that I heard a lot growing up. All right, folks, hope that was interesting or helpful. If not, give it a thumbs down, let me know. But instead of watching another YouTube video, go be a great parent. Take care.